Okay, you guys, you don't even know. So on Monday, I buried my grandma. At the church luncheon afterwards, my aunt gives me this like IGA plastic grocery bag and says, and these are for the grandkids. I made them for Preston, Marley, and you as well. And then I have to drive for, of course it was a whole journey and saga because it's me. It could not just go smoothly. And so this afternoon, right before the kids have to go back to their dads, and I'm unpacking things and I see these, we saw it, look, they're big. So my Aunt Marla, she has 9 children. She has 17 grandchildren, 16 and 1 great-grandchildren, maybe. Okay, this is about the, so these stocking stuffers, that's what you get. Okay, so see, we saw that there was all these are broken. I'm still going to eat it. Things like that. And this little bag. Okay, so it said Ryan, Marley, Preston. I open it up. I did not have stocking stuffers. I had to let that go because my last couple weeks were crazy. Okay, one thing they talked about at her funeral was how important these ornaments. Every year she would get us an ornament for Christmas, and she would say, so when we went off on our own, we would have our own ornaments for a tree. She would also, there's just too many ornaments in our family. It's just too much, but it is true. And and then we put the 2024, we put it on the back. And so my grandma would get all of us a family ornament that year, some theme. Then like my mom, she would also get everybody one. It'd become a thing. That's how it. So penguins. Okay, cool. I'll look. And Preston and Marley. There's another. I let her take it. I was already in a minute. That got cut off. So like here's Preston, Marley. There's a blue one. I let Marley take it. Okay. Ornaments are in there. Then this is, okay. Then that's in here. That's a picture of my Aunt Marla's lake from their back porch. This is so beautiful. And then all the kids got one. So here's and there's sunsets on the lake that Marla and Norman made. And then the house that they built on next to the lake that they made on the farm. It's kind of crazy. Okay, and then we're on a penguin theme, kinders, little penguin kinders. I think Lisa or Cosette, my cousins, put this together on behalf of Grandma. Okay, and then, dun, 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 stay tuned for part 3. Okay, and then I pull this out. Guys, this is handwritten, photocopied, and then this is packing tape. This isn't like laminated. This was individually with the packing tape. You put it on one side, then you fold it. This was handmade by my family, y'all. And we all have one. And me, Marley, Preston, we read it, and we don't quite know what this is. I asked if it's this one church camp song that my best friend Carrie Horner taught us a couple years ago. We decided it's not. We Google it. We couldn't find it. It's 9 minutes before the kids are supposed to go to their dads. And I said, guys, can you pause this movie we're watching? I just know that we need to call Aunt Marla and find this out. This is all my gray hairs that got broken off when I dyed them. They used to be all long, but then I put pink and purple dye in, and now it's all gone. Okay, the final part. So I call up Aunt Marla. I wish her Merry Christmas. I say, thank you. The pictures are gorgeous, and the chocolates and the penguin. Oh, I love that. This poem that I told my kids. I think this is Grandma's handwriting. And she said, well, it is. At the end, she really couldn't do much. And she said she just felt like a penguin. She had broken her shoulder. It was in a sling, and she had to do everything with the other arm, but she had the walker. She had the oxygen tank. Her feet were kind of like a little bit swollen, and that's why she kept falling. They weren't as sturdy, so she said she felt like peg legs. And she couldn't do all of these things. She said she didn't know what she's going to do. She could still write poetry. She wrote this poem. She wrote it over and over. And so then they photocopied it, and they gave it to us as she died. Here we go. This is hot off the press. G. Workman, Greta Godfrey Workman, original piece of poetry, Christmas 2024. I'm an old penguin. I look like a penguin. I walk like a penguin. I act like a penguin. I must be a penguin. But, I'm not just any old penguin. I am a super special old penguin. I'm an imperial old penguin. The biggest penguin of them all. "92 years old. What a treasure. Merry Christmas."